Welcome back to ultra-rare US coins, the one and only trusted channel where everyday collectors discover treasures worth fortunes. You're not just here to look at coins, you're here to uncover hidden gems that could change your life forever. Today, I am about to reveal 5 Lincoln Memorial cents, so valuable, so unique, and so breathtaking in rarity that each one holds the power to make an ordinary pocket piece feel like a golden fortune. These coins are not just historical tokens. They are living treasures whose value is climbing every single day in today's red-hot auction market. So stay with me till the very end, because I promise you this, if you miss even a second, you might miss out on discovering the next big treasure hiding right in your hands. Let's begin with coin number 1. The first coin on our journey into treasure is the Lincoln Memorial cent from 1987, struck at the Denver Mint, proudly carrying the bold D Mint mark. At first glance, it may appear as just another cent, but let me assure you, this piece is anything but ordinary. Now let's rewind the history clock for a moment. By 1987, the Lincoln Memorial cent had already been circulating for nearly 3 decades. Introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, this coin replaced the iconic wheat penny design with the grand and detailed Lincoln Memorial reverse, showcasing America's symbol of democracy in stunning detail. Crafted in a copper-plated zinc composition, these coins were meant for everyday hands, not for the spotlight. But every once in a while, a piece emerges that defies its humble origins. And that's exactly what we have here. What makes this 1987 with D-cent stand apart is its strikingly unique surface, carrying rare green and black spotting patterns. To a casual observer, these might look like imperfections, but in the world of numismatics, these natural tonal shifts are pure magic. They add character, individuality, and most importantly, collector desirability. No 2 spotted coins are ever identical, making each one a fingerprint of history. Add to this the fact that the coin has survived in fine condition, with its details still crisp and sharp. And suddenly, we are not just looking at a coin, we are holding a survivor, a rare relic of its era. Collectors know well that rarity doesn't always come from mintage numbers alone. It comes from condition, uniqueness, and demand. Millions of Lincoln cents were minted in 1987. But how many today exist in such a powerful combination? The Denver Mint mark, eye-catching spotted patina, and preserved condition? Very, very few. That's why this piece has surged in collector demand and continues to dominate auction interest across the nation. And now, here's where the suspense explodes into reality. The current market value of this coin is not pocket change. It stands at a jaw-dropping $45,000. Yes, you heard me correctly, $45,000 for a single cent. This isn't a dream, this isn't an exaggeration, this isn't wishful thinking. This is today's real, live auction market. Imagine having this tiny coin in your hand, knowing that at any moment it could be transformed into a treasure chest worth more than most people's yearly salary. And let me be very clear, the market value of this coin is not standing still. It's climbing. With every passing year, with every collector who adds one to their vault, the demand grows stronger and the supply gets tighter. This is not fiction, this is fact. If you are fortunate enough to own a piece like this, you are literally holding a treasure that grows richer with time. Never underestimate the power of unique features. While some collectors chase shiny perfection, others know that it's these rare natural patterns, these distinct identities, that elevate an ordinary coin into an extraordinary prize. If you ever come across a Lincoln cent with unusual spotting, toning, or a distinct mint condition, you might just be staring at your own golden ticket. This 1987 with D. Lincoln Memorial cent is not just a cent. It is a treasure, a relic, a growing fortune, a big money vault in your pocket. The value is real, the demand is fiery, and the future for this coin is nothing but brighter. And remember, ultra-rare US coins is the place where you'll always get the most faithful, trustful, and up-to-date insights on the treasures hiding in plain sight. Stay tuned, because the next coin I'm about to reveal is even more electrifying. Next coin number 2. Now, let's move deeper into our treasure hunt with a coin that carries both mystery and magnificence, one that silently hides in plain sight until a sharp-eyed collector uncovers its true worth. This is the Lincoln Memorial cent from 1990, struck without any mint mark. At first glance, you might think, what's the big deal about a missing mint mark? But let me take you into the fascinating background of this little powerhouse. The Lincoln Memorial cent had by 1990 already become a familiar sight in American pockets and purses. Struck in copper-plated zinc, it bore the iconic bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the stately Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Most coins of this year came stamped with a mint mark, either a D for Denver or S for San Francisco. But then, every so often, a few slipped through the presses without any mint mark at all. To the untrained eye, this might look like nothing more than an ordinary penny. But in numismatics, a missing mint mark is not an accident you ignore. It's a signal of rarity, a whisper from the mint itself that says, this coin is different. This coin is special. And what takes this 1990 no-mint cent into an even higher realm of intrigue is its surface. Look closely, and you'll see unusual black and gray dot patterns marking the coin, as if time itself decided to leave its fingerprint on history. These natural colorations are unique, unpredictable, and utterly one-of-a-kind. No two coins share the same tonal dance. For collectors, that means owning not just a minting rarity, but a truly individual piece of art forged by both man and time. Now let's talk condition. This coin has been found in circulated condition, a survivor that passed through countless hands, lived its own journey, and still preserved its most important features. Every tiny scratch and mark adds to its story, making it less of a common cent and more of a historic artifact. And make no mistake, circulated or not, when the rarity aligns with uniqueness, the collector demand soars sky high. And here comes the moment you've been waiting for, the revelation that makes hearts race and wallets tremble. This 1990 no-mint mark Lincoln Memorial cent carries a staggering current market value of $40,000. Yes, you heard that right, $40,000 for a single penny. This is not wishful storytelling. This is today's real, present-day auction market. It is the kind of value that transforms an ordinary pocket find into a priceless treasure chest. And the most thrilling part? This coin's value is not static. It is rising. Every year, collectors grow hungrier, every auction grows hotter, and every time one of these elusive no-mint cents changes hands, it becomes rarer still. This is no myth, no fiction. This is the undeniable truth. If you hold this coin, you are holding not just a cent, you are holding a fortune, a growing legacy, a true treasure that can only get more valuable with time. Now, let me leave you with a collector's tip here. Many dismiss circulated coins as lesser pieces, but history has proven otherwise. Coins like this show that even those that have traveled through commerce can command extraordinary value when paired with rarity and unique character. So, if you are searching through your change, never ignore the details. Always look twice at coins without mint marks, because you never know when destiny may place one of these treasures right into your palm. This 1990 no-mint Lincoln Memorial cent is more than just currency. It's a living artifact, a rare survivor, and a growing treasure chest worth tens of thousands of dollars. Owning a coin like this is like holding history, wealth, and legacy all in one. And once again, let me remind you, ultra-rare US coins is the most trustful, faithful channel bringing you these real treasures, real values, and real opportunities every single day. Stay tuned, because the next coin I reveal may very well leave you speechless. Next coin, number 3. And let me tell you, this one carries the kind of story that makes seasoned collectors lean forward in their seats and newcomers catch their breath. We're stepping back to the early 1980s, a time when the Lincoln Memorial cent was quietly undergoing one of the most important changes in its history. In 1982, the United States Mint shifted the composition of the cent from nearly pure copper to copper-plated zinc. That means the 1983 Lincoln Memorial cent is among the very first full years of this new era, struck almost entirely in zinc, with just a thin coating of copper to give it that familiar reddish-brown shine. And this is crucial, because with that new composition came new quirks, new possibilities for rarity, and new treasures waiting to be discovered. The coin we're looking at today is a 1983 with D Lincoln Memorial cent, struck in Denver and proudly bearing its D Mint mark. What makes this coin jump out of the shadows of ordinary circulation are its distinctive brown dot patterns, sprinkled across its surface like whispers of time. To a casual eye, these might look like minor discolorations. But in the world of numismatics, they are powerful signatures of uniqueness. They prove that this coin is unlike any other, that it has lived its own journey and carries a look that cannot be replicated. Now let's consider the condition. This coin has survived in fine condition, meaning its details are still strong and clear, its history preserved for collectors to admire. Combined with its unique surface appearance, this makes it not just a survivor, but a standout among the millions minted in 1983. And here's where things get exciting. 1983 cents have become a major point of focus in recent years because collectors realized how tough it is to find them in exceptional condition with eye-catching features. Many were heavily circulated, many were damaged, and very few carry the kind of individuality that this particular piece does. That's why the collector demand has been climbing steadily, year after year. Now, hold on to your seat, because this is the moment where rarity meets value. The current market value of this 1983 with D Lincoln Memorial cent, with its brown dot beauty, is an astonishing $47,000. Yes, $47,000 for a coin that once sat unnoticed in everyday change. That's not a dream, not an exaggeration, not a fantasy. That is today's truth, confirmed by real auction houses and collector markets. Think about that for a moment. A single cent transformed into a fortune. A tiny piece of metal that can open doors to wealth and history at the same time. Owning a coin like this is not simply owning currency, it's owning a treasure chest, a vault of value, a golden opportunity disguised as copper-plated zinc. And let me be crystal clear, the market for coins like this is not slowing down. It is heating up. As time passes, as more collectors chase fewer available examples, the prices continue to climb. What is worth $47,000 today could be worth even more tomorrow. That's the kind of future this coin carries. Never underestimate coins from transitional years. The early 1980s were years of change, and with change comes opportunity. The 1983 cents are proof of that. And if you happen to come across one with unique toning, mint marks, or preserved detail, you might just be looking at your own miracle of value. Let's remind ourselves of what we've uncovered. This is not just a 1983 with D cent. This is a historic piece of the copper to zinc transition, a survivor of circulation, a one-of-a-kind beauty with its natural brown dot patterns, and a treasure valued today at an unbelievable $47,000. It is not simply money, it is a piece of wealth that grows, a relic that only becomes more precious with each passing year. And remember, ultra-rare US coins is your faithful, trustful guide into this world of hidden treasures. Every day, we bring you new updates, real values, and real opportunities to discover the fortune that might just be hiding in your pocket. Next coin, number 4. And now, my friends, we step into the world of mystery once again with coin number 4. At first glance, it might look like a simple penny, but behind its humble face lies a secret that has captivated collectors across the nation. This is the 1986 Lincoln Memorial Cent without any mint mark. Let's dive into its history. By the mid-1980s, the Lincoln Memorial Cent had already become a staple in American pockets for nearly 3 decades. Introduced in 1959, this design had faithfully carried Lincoln's legacy through millions of transactions and countless memories. But by 1986, the mint was in full swing, striking billions of cents, mostly marked with D for Denver or P for Philadelphia. Yet every so often, an anomaly slipped through the cracks. And that's exactly what happened here. This 1986 Lincoln Cent has no mint mark at all. That tiny missing letter, that absence of what most coins carried, transforms an ordinary piece of change into a remarkable rarity. It's a minting mystery, a silent error, a coin that whispers, "I was never meant to be common." Now, what makes this coin even more captivating is its beautiful gray shade. Over the years, natural toning has given it a unique personality, a look that sets it apart from every other cent struck in 1986. While most cents fade or tarnish in unattractive ways, this one has aged with dignity, developing a soft gray patina that collectors prize for its individuality. Remember this, in the world of coins, uniqueness is power, and power drives demand. Though it comes to us in circulated condition, that only adds to its mystique. Think of the journey it has taken, the hands it has passed through, the stories it has silently witnessed. Yet it has survived intact, preserving its features and carrying its rare identity into today's collecting world. And now comes the moment where rarity transforms into treasure. The current market value of this 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln Memorial Cent is an astonishing $44,000. Yes, $44,000 for a coin that once quietly lived as pocket change. This is no exaggeration, no dream, no fantasy. This is today's real, living auction market. This coin is a fortune in the palm of your hand, a vault of wealth condensed into a single cent. And here's what makes it even more thrilling. This is not the end of its journey. The value of coins, like this one, continues to climb with time. Every collector who snatches one away makes it rarer for the rest of the world. Every auction sets new records. Every passing year only builds its legacy. This is not fiction, I am telling you the truth. If you were lucky enough to find a coin like this, you are not just holding currency, you are holding a big treasure that only grows richer with time. Pay attention to details that most people ignore. Missing mint marks, unusual shades, and circulated survivors often hide in plain sight. Many pass them over, dismiss them as common. But the true treasure hunter, the sharp-eyed collector, knows better. This 1986 no-mint cent proves that even small absences can create monumental value. This isn't just a penny. This is a historical artifact, a rare anomaly, a gray-toned beauty, and a treasure chest worth $44,000 in today's market. It's the kind of coin that turns a collector into a legend, the kind of coin that makes history tangible, and the kind of coin whose value is destined to rise even higher. And always remember, ultra-rare US coins is your faithful, trustful guide into this world of hidden wealth and growing treasures. We bring you the truth, the updates, and the excitement every single day. Next coin number 5. And now, my friends, we've reached the climax of today's treasure hunt. Brace yourself, because coin number 5 is a piece so rare, so fascinating, and so powerful in its value that it deserves to be called nothing less than a hidden fortune. This is the 1983 Lincoln Memorial Cent without a mint mark, marked by natural brown spotting and carrying the proud weight of history in its old condition. Let's step back for a moment to understand the story. The year 1983 was a milestone in cent history. Just the year before, the mint had transitioned from nearly pure copper to the new copper-plated zinc composition. That change created an entirely new class of coins, lighter, more fragile, and far more susceptible to unusual surface variations. And because it was so early in the transition, the 1983 cents have become highly studied, highly desired, and highly collected. Now here's where this particular treasure shines. It carries no mint mark. That absence may look small, but in the world of numismatics, it is a thunderclap of rarity. When the mint mark is missing, it means this piece is different from the billions of others. It's a survivor of an era. A coin that slipped quietly through the presses, but now roars with collector demand. And then, layered across its surface, we see brown spotting. Some may look at that and think it's just age. But collectors know better. Those natural tones are a fingerprint of time. They make this coin one of a kind. No other cent on earth has this exact look. In fact, its very old condition only makes it more authentic, more historic, more true to its journey. This coin doesn't just represent history, it has lived it. Now, let's speak the truth that transforms this coin into treasure. The current market value of this 1983 no-mint mark Lincoln Memorial Cent is a breathtaking $48,500. That's right, $48,500 for a coin once worth a single cent. And this is no exaggeration, no fairy tale, no fiction. This is the real, living auction market today. Imagine holding what looks like an ordinary penny, only to realize you're holding a fortune, a treasure chest, a vault of wealth condensed into the smallest of forms. Its value is not frozen in time. It is climbing. Every passing year, every collector who claims one, every auction that sparks bidding wars makes this coin rarer and more expensive. It is a fact, not a dream. The price of this coin will only continue to rise. Owning one means owning a piece of wealth that grows richer every single day. Never ignore coins that seem aged, spotted, or worn. Many dismiss them at first glance. But sometimes, the very marks of age are what give a coin its individuality, its strength, its power in the collector market. The 1983 no-mint cent proves it beyond doubt. So as we close the story of coin number 5, let this truth sink in. This coin is not just a penny. It is a time capsule of America's coinage history, a survivor of the 1980s transition, a one-of-a-kind relic of age and beauty, and a treasure valued today at $48,500. A single cent transformed into a fortune. A little piece of history turned into a legend. And there you have it, friends. 5 extraordinary Lincoln Memorial cents, each one carrying the power to make an ordinary collector feel like they are holding a king's ransom in their hand. These coins are proof that treasure still exists in the most unexpected places, and the market proves their value is only growing day by day. Remember, ultra-rare US coins is your faithful, trustful channel, bringing you daily updates, fresh discoveries, and the truth about treasures that others overlook. Stay with us, because the world of rare coins is endless. And who knows, the next fortune may already be hiding in your pocket.